Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us today. My name is Stephanie Fessler, and I am the Prime Minister of the government team. Result: Donald Trump is moving America in the wrong direction. We assert that Donald Trump is causing more harm than good because of his bad decision making and his racist rhetoric. If we can prove that Donald Trump is moving America in the wrong direction, we have won this debate. As of now, the Republican Party fully supports Trump's belief that living in the past is the only way to make America great. By buying into the slogan, "Make America Great Again," it poses a question. When was America great? Possibly, Trump supporters believe that 1964 was a great year when black people were not able to exercise their right to vote. Maybe 1919 was a great year because women weren't able to vote and they were subject to misogyny. Just maybe 1619 was a grand year because slavery was prevalent. The first problem that we have with Donald Trump is that he is moving our economy far worse than what the Great Depression was. Over 30 million Americans have now been unemployed and they are forced to depend on the government for relief. Now, if your unemployment case was approved, then you most likely received an additional amount up to $600 supplement a week. However, that additional amount came to an unexpected end, and we only have our current president to blame for that. According to ABC 13, in an interview with the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, she called the GOP characterization disrespectful. She said that they are subjecting people who get $600 to scrutiny, but they don't do that to the people who are getting millions of dollars from the PPP, which means the Payment Protection Program. That statement was made after Donald Trump and his administration accused American people of not wanting to work, and we were just staying home because we received more from unemployment benefits. As of July 25th, the extra $600 a week in aid stopped, and it left millions of Americans in financial hardship. Unbelievable. That $600 was a lifeline to many people to help them pay for expenses such as bills, food, and rent. Now, I want you to understand that if people are not able to pay their rent or their mortgages, then they will eventually become homeless, and we'll have millions of Americans without homes. Now, if that isn't worse than the Great Depression, I don't know what is. Donald Trump is known for his tactics and distraction. He throws false statements up against the wall, sees what sticks, and he runs with it. And this brings me to my second problem with Mr. Trump, which is that President Trump is moving America in the direction that is filled with sexism and racism. Donald Trump is constantly referring to the coronavirus as the Chinese virus or the Kung flu virus. And with this type of language coming from our national leader, it has sparked an all-time high of hate crimes against Chinese Americans. According to a segment on CNBC, in an interview with Donald Trump, he defends his habit of using ethnicity when referring to the virus, and he says, "It isn't racist at all because it came from China." Well, he didn't say it exactly like that, but you get my point. Now, I understand that many viruses have the name of which they originated from. For example, the Spanish flu, Zika, Ebola, the West Nile virus, and many others. But the difference is the heightened racial tension that America is in now. So by Trump referring to the virus in such a derogatory manner, he is greatly promoting racism. And let's not forget on the 4th of July, when we all witnessed Trump's salute to America by holding a big old fireworks show at Mount Rushmore. However, this unneeded spectacle infuriated Native Americans because of their claims to the Black Hills. And my heart won't let me forget the immense hatred he has shown towards Mexican immigrants. But my partner Nancy will talk more about that after the opposition team. If I have not yet convinced you that Donald Trump is moving America into a dark road of racism, let me take you back to a time before Trump was even president. Now, back in the day, I believe it was the late 80s, early 90s, Donald Donald J. Trump played a major key role in the conviction of the Central Park Five. Didn't know that. According to an article in the New York Times, says that Mr. Trump spent over $85,000 in ads in local papers that read, "Bring back the death penalty, bring back our police," in all caps. So he has been yelling at us in all caps since the 90s. But my point is that Donald Trump wanted those young boys dead because of the color of their skin. These boys were guilty until proven innocent. And I thought the law was innocent until proven guilty. With so many examples of hatred and discrimination, we, the government team, we're certainly convinced that Donald Trump doesn't just discriminate against one group of people, but he fairly shares his hatred towards all groups of people who are not like him. I place the blame on Donald Trump and his administration. He has convinced many white nationalists to take off their masks, throw up your tiki torches, and spew hateful words towards the other races. Since President Trump nor Vice President Pence are able to move America in the direction of progression, they both should be removed from the White House and no longer have titles of national leaders. By law, the United States presidential line of succession is that if the president or vice president are unable to serve, then the Speaker of the House acts as president. A possible downfall to our case is that people will continue to overlook Trump's racist rants and incompetency to lead our wonderful nation to a place of economic stability and inclusion for all people. The main three advantages would be that the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, would reinstate that $600 unemployment supplement so fast your heads would spin. Secondly, people will open their hearts and realize that we are all in this together. And finally, my favorite is that people will see inclusion and see diversity in the faces of people in leadership. We believe that President Trump is causing more harm than good in his leadership by moving America in the wrong direction. Please vote for us, the government. Thank you.